Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about a subject that truly defines our children's future, the first 5 years of life. As we dive into this, I want to share some personal experience of a client of Dr. D from his work as a behavioral therapist and as a medical doctor. This client had been suffering from severe asthma for years. Traditional treatments provided relief but never addressed the root cause. Through the therapeutic approach diving into deep mind, Dr. D discovered that the origin of this condition was connected to a traumatic experience while the client was still in the mother's womb. The mother's experience of some stress was significant enough for the child in the womb to experience fear, and the child absorbed these emotional patterns. This early emotional imprinting had a lasting effect on the child's physical health, even manifesting as asthma later in life. Once addressed and released the emotional roots, the asthma improved dramatically. This experience brings home a powerful truth. The earliest years of life, and even time spent in the womb, shape so much of who we become, emotionally, physiologically, and physically. Now, the first 5 years, why they matter. The first 5 years are the most critical phase for brain development. In these years, the brain forms trillions of neural connections at an astonishing rate of up to 1 million per second. It is during this time that the foundations for feelings, thinking, health, and behavior patterns are embedded and built. But here's the truth. We, as parents and caregivers, now that we are acknowledged, have the power to shape these connections through simple yet powerful actions. I want to outline 5 essential practices that all parents and caregivers can engage in to support this crucial period of development. 1. Connection. Emotional bonding with your child provides a sense of safety and trust. Consistent emotional connection boosts their confidence and emotional intelligence. And no matter how much you try to hide, the emotional connectivity is read well by children. 2. Talking. Every word you speak to your child helps to wire their brain. The more you engage them with rich language, the more expansive their vocabulary and communication skills will be. And most importantly, the vocabulary that they will have in their inner dialogue. Serve and return interactions where your child reaches out and you respond are vital. 3. Play. Playing isn't just fun, it builds imagination, problem-solving skills, and social understanding. Whether it's peekaboo, building blocks, or make-believe games, every moment of play is a moment of growth. 4. A healthy home. A calm and nurturing environment is key to lowering stress and fostering well-being. Here it's important to be able to learn to express emotions safe and healthy. Just as in my client's case, the emotional state of the parents during pregnancy and beyond deeply impacts the child. Creating a harmonious home protects your child from unhealthy stress. 5. Community. It truly takes a village. When children feel connected to their wider community, whether it's extended family, neighbors, or friends, they learn important social skills and gain a sense of belonging. Serve and return, the heart of connection. One powerful, scientifically proven method is something called serve and return. This happens when your child initiates any form of communication, and you respond. For instance, when your child babbles, points, or shows interest in something, you engage by speaking or interacting with them. These moments strengthen their brain and form a solid foundation for emotional regulation and trust. Games like peekaboo might seem simple, but they play a crucial role in building memory and trust. I cannot emphasize enough how much playing, laughing, and talking with your child actually wires their brain for future success. The long-term impact. When positive, supportive relationships are established in these early years, they set the stage for lifelong mental and emotional well-being. If these connections are missing, however, children can develop patterns of anxiety, stress, and even physical conditions like the asthma that client experienced. Without secure attachments, children struggle to regulate emotions and handle stress, leading to long-term impacts on their ability to form relationships, manage stress, and maintain physical health. What happens when connections break? Let's take a moment to consider what happens when those vital connections are missing. Picture a child trying to reach out to a parent who is constantly distracted, perhaps by work or by their phone. At first, the child may try again, seeking engagement, but eventually they give up, feeling ignored, anxious, and uncertain. Now, imagine this disconnection happening over months or years. The child may begin to feel isolated and unsupported, impacting their ability to trust others and regulate their own emotions. A real-life example from therapy would be that we often discover adult issues like addictions, root from anxiety and depression, or physical illnesses that root from belief systems and from mechanisms to feel safe, and can be traced back to early childhood moments when emotional needs were not met. In one particular case, a client suffered from anxiety that caused alcohol abuse, but through regression, we found that much of it stemmed from moments in their infancy when he felt emotionally abandoned and helpless due to parent disputes. Once these issues were brought to light and healed, the anxiety began to subside and reverse addictions and illnesses. This highlights why the early years, even moments we don't consciously remember, are so critical. What you can do starting today. So, what can we, as parents, caregivers, and educators do? Let's remember this. Every moment we have with our children is an opportunity to connect, talk, and play. Even the smallest actions can have lifelong positive effects. And when we make that connection early and often, we set our children up for a life of emotional and physical resilience. Let's serve and return, let's play, let's talk, let's create healthy homes and supportive communities for our children. Every interaction is an opportunity to build their future. Together, we can make a world of difference in our children's lives. Thank you.